With me this morning is Stephanie Warren Gittens, and we're going to speak about BioBlitz 2019.
Yes.
So, first things first, before we get into all the details of it, what exactly is BioBlitz?
So BioBlitz is an intense survey. We're looking for as many species as possible within a given area within 24 hours. So this year we'll be going to Tabakit. Each year we choose a different location because we want to find out or see the biodiversity that exists in Trinidad and Tobago in different locations.
Why 24 hours?
24 hours, because it's ready from noon Saturday to noon Sunday, but
Right.
it just gives, it's just like a snapshot. So you just want to kind of see what is there at a point in time. It's not an extensive survey. It could serve as a baseline for persons to probably go back and do further research,
Right.
but it's just to kind of see what exists in that area.
I see.
So it's an event that all naturalists look forward to every year, because this is the 8th year of the BioBlitz.
Wow, so it's been
8
going on
years,
for
yeah, it's
quite a
been going
while.
on for some while, yeah.
That's great. And when you collect all this data, what is done with it next?
Okay, so we publish, we publish two types of print media. So we have, so the BioBlitz is part of the Field Naturalist Club. The Field Naturalist Club has a quarterly bulletin. So the quarter 4 bulletin is primarily just for the BioBlitz alone. So for each group, so like aquatic, mammals, birds, they just give a general report. And then there's a more intense report that's also done, and it's published on the BioBlitz website, which is also through the Life Sciences Department, continuing with the whole UE trend. So it's always also there. We publish it on the Facebook site, so it's readily available for anyone to view. And we also do posters and any kind of like outreach material, and we leave it with the schools, because more than likely we try to link with a school within the area.
Right.
So we did in Ikakas. We did in Ikakas Primary School. We did it in Toko last year. Unfortunately, wasn't in a school there. But this year in Tabakit, we'll be in the Tabakit Secondary School.
Tabakit Secondary.
Yeah.
So with that being said, how has the participation been over the years, and what do you expect for this year?
Okay, the participation has been growing from 2012, to now. This year we expect it to be a little less because we don't have a marine group. Normally when there's a marine group, everybody wants to join on, because last year that was the case for Toko.
Right.
So this year the numbers are a bit smaller, but it's always over 100.
Why specifically a marine group is what makes it turn out better?
I don't know, something about the sea just attracts people. And everybody just wants to go out and, see what's there, because it's split into actual, the marine that's based on the sand, on the shoreline itself, because there are organisms you can find there as opposed to organisms that when the sea, you could find during snorkeling and whatnot.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And as it pertains to the aftermath, so you get all the data, the people come out, what's the age group actually?
The age group. So we have people, we have a few teenagers, but normally the teenagers are associated with some adult in the group.
Okay.
Because in those instances, we don't want the teens out there by themselves. Right. So they have to be associated with somebody in the group.
Because teens can be adventurous and maybe
so we do have a couple of teens in the group. And then it goes up. It's a wide range of persons.
Okay.
Wide range of persons, yeah.
So teens, adults.
Teens, adults, and the elderly. Well, I won't say elderly, but yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to be calling people old, right?
Yeah.
Get yourself in some trouble. So that would be on which days? So
it's on November 2nd and the 3rd, which is this weekend coming. The 3rd is open to the public, so we invite anyone with children. If you have an interest in nature, you just like to, you like to go in your backyard and look for stuff, like my father, he loves to look at birds, come see this type of bird, you never see this bird here before. If you just have that, that curiosity about the environment, come down to Tabakit Secondary School, November 3rd, on a Sunday from 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. And there you will see, you'll probably get an opportunity to go on little nature trails so that you could see how scientists go about doing surveys of this nature. Also, there'll be displays from other groups, such as like the serpentarium, there about the reptiles and the snakes and so forth. Azerite. I think there'll be Central Pathfinders Club and some other groups. And then also there'll be the announcement of the results of this BioBlitz. So the amount of species we find, the total number of species,
really?
yes. That'll be done at 1 p.m.
And how diverse, like from the past, how diverse are the species that are recorded?
So I think the most that we found so far, it was at the Charlottesville BioBlitz. That was over 1,000 species.
Wow.
Yeah, over 1,000 species.
Over
but the
1,000
average is
species.
around 700 something species.
That's still very
So,
diverse,
some places, you hear people think that, our area, we don't really have anything. But this BioBlitz, it proves that, the diversity in your flora and fauna does exist.
And before we cut off, how do people get involved?
Well, we have a cutoff period for volunteers.
Is there registration or something?
Yeah, we just did a call on Facebook.
Okay.
But we had a cutoff period in terms of planning and logistics and whatnot. But if you want to come out on a Sunday just to see and just get involved from there and probably look out for more for next year, you could look out on our Facebook page, TNT BioBlitz, or you could even look on our website as well. Through University Life Sciences Department. So just search TNT BioBlitz and you'll find us.
BioBlitz, you'll find
TNT
it.
BioBlitz.
And if you hadn't gotten the chance to register, you could just come down
come
and
out
see
on a
what
Sunday,
it's all about.
Yeah.
Down there in Tabakit
Secondary School. Yeah.
Tabakit Secondary, that's the school you're partnering
Yes.
with this time. All right, well, I want to thank you so much, Stephanie Warren Gittens, for joining us this morning and giving us this wonderful information on BioBlitz. And we now take a short break and come back with much more. Stay with us.